Hello there, Dragon City Gamer. So today we have this beautiful parrot-themed fog island to delve into because the rewards dragon in this event is the Chaos Dragon, which is actually a really cool dragon because he is a Chaos element, single element dragon. So this is actually a really nice dragon to pick up if you want to do specific breeding or anything like that. But since this is a fog event, as you probably already know, you can't see where all of the other chests and everything is, and it's going to cost you tons of currency if you don't have a map guide. And so I have created some map guides for us like I usually do for the fog events. And we will go through both of these maps because the first map that I've created is just for getting the Chaos Dragon. The second map that I've created is for going for all of the event island items, insignias, and gift boxes. Because there are a few different things that you might want to pick up from this event. So we've got two different maps mainly, depending on what your focus is going to be for this event. And so you can find these map guides in the DC Event Guides channel in my Discord server. You can join my Discord server for free and download the maps or just take a look at them if you want to. But these are the maps that we are going to be going through and using in this event. At least I'm going to be using them because I just made them. So in this event, if you want to get the Chaos Dragon, you'll need to pick up all of the pieces for him, or you'll be wanting to go for the event items, because the event items that we've got in this event are either going to be items that will help you with the Race de Mayo collection, which, you know, there's some good stuff in here. There's Mirror Mage, there's some perks, there's some Joker Orbs, so you might want to get the maracas, the accordions, and the guitarians, or guitarans from here. The other items that we've got in here are a couple of gift boxes, which are actually quite cheap. And of course, the gift boxes go towards this ultimate collection that has, you know, corrupted dragons in them. So I know a lot of people want to pick up those as well. And so in the map guides that I've created, I've taken all of this into account and tried to pick a path that has everything in it that you would want, and also includes what the total amount of currency is that we can get from the basic resets and things like that. So this is the main map for this event, and the main thing to take note of is the fact that from resets alone we can get 5,400 currency. There's 500 fog coins also available from the quests, so make sure that you're doing these quests over here, the maracas lesson. Make sure you're doing those quests to get bonus fog coins. And then we also have weekend events. And I say weekend events, weekend event ads. And the thing is, you should be watching these weekend ads anyway. One, to get the fog coins, but two, to also get the balloons and things like that you can get out of here. But also, if you watch 50 ads, you can get one of those cameras which you need to finish off the Dragon TV collection. So you should be logging in every single hour and watching your ad sets, because it seems like there is a 1 hour cooldown on each of these, and then you can log in and watch more. But that's how you can get some more fog coins, and, you know, depending on your luck with the fog coins in the ads will determine how much currency you get for this event. So that's why I haven't included the ads amount that we can get from this event on top, because it will depend on whether you've got Dragon TV unlocked and other things. But basically you can get just under 6,000 currency free to play, not including ads. But this is the path that we're going to go down, and so if I explain exactly how this map works, just in case it's not clear, the red path is the basic path, yellow path is return cost, and on this I've also added in the gift box on the right with a blue path, and I've also added the insignias in the bottom left as additional cost to this path here. So basically this is the same as how the previous fog events worked, and so the middle tile is right in the center. You can sort of see it there. And first way that I've put in this map is to go down, take the right path, go down, 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 and basically do all of this stuff, come back up, then you'll go to the left path, come back, return to the center, and then go to the top path. And doing that, it means that you're not going to have to, you know, have as much return cost because you're going to finish in the top right. But you'll realistically be better off saving all of your currency. So, like, you know, you log in every 8 hours you collect all of your fog coins that you can, and I'd recommend saving basically until like the last day so that you know exactly how much currency you've got, and then that way you know exactly what you can afford, like any basic items or anything else, because if you save up, then you'll know whether you can afford to go for those bonus 10 insignias, you'll know whether you can afford to go for this blue gift box, for example, so that's something to take into account when you're using this map. But basically, the way that you'll be wanting to use it is you just look at the map path and then you go, oh look, I want to go one tile down, and then you'll purchase that, claim that, and then you'd head down, 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 down to the bottom tile, and then you'd pick up one of the pieces for Mr. Chaos. So that is how these map guides are used. Don't ever use reveal area or uncover any of these buttons here. Ignore them. They will just waste your currency. Just use the map guides to, you know, just click on the tiles, and I assure you the items will be there. So that is the basic fog map guide. Total cost for this, for Chaos, being 5,410, including the gifts 5,600, including insignias, is just under 6k. So if you get 6,000 currency, you should be able to get everything out of this map here. So the second map that we've got, again, this isn't including any Chaos Dragon pieces. This is exclusively going for, you know, the maracas and the guitarians from this, along with insignias and the gift boxes, because you might as well pick up the gift boxes. They're on the way to the other stuff, really. So total cost for all of this, I've split it down between costs for each side, is going to be approximately 8,655. I say approximately, it should be this cost, but in case I've screwed up a single tile or anything, I'm going to say it should be approximately this. I have tried my best to double check all of these map guides, but of course, if there are any mistakes on any of them, feel free to let me know, and, you know, we can update them. And if we find a cheaper path, we can always, you know, put another one into the Discord server. So you can always check that just to make sure that they're the most updated version. And then one thing to note about this is that free to play, you might be able to get in the 8,000 range, depending on how much you get from ads. And in this case, you might be able to get every single item from this event, except for maybe one of the maracas, like one of the event items, in which case you can either give up the guitar and the insignias, which isn't ideal, or you could give up this maraca in the bottom right, and that would actually save you a significant amount of currency. So if there's going to be any item that you're going to skip, maybe it'd be those maracas in the bottom right, for example. But again, save up all of your currency, see how much currency you're going to have by the end of the event, and then start spending. Ideally, you would spend in the final reset of this Fog Island event, because, you know, then you know exactly how much currency you've got. You don't have to, you know, plan around missing resets or anything. That is how much you've got, and you can go and spend it. So that is my recommendation to you with this Fog Island event. So I hope that those map guides help you out. But if you are confused about anything, feel free to let me know, of course. But, you know, if you want to know how you can collect Fog Island currency, you can do it through various means. Like, you'll see that we're collecting fog coins here. But the easiest way to actually do it is pretty similar to the heroic race. Just find a level 1 dragon that you've got, or hatch a terror dragon, and just feed it. Genuinely, Fog Island currency resets take about 10 seconds to finish. So all that you need to do for this Fog Island event is literally log in once every 8 hours, feed up a dragon that takes 10 seconds, and then just make sure that you're available for like 10 minutes during the final reset to spend all of your currency. This is a super, super chilled out event. You just need to have guides available so that you know where you're going before you start. Aside from that, Fog Island events are really, really chilled. But I have to say, I am really looking forward to them bringing out more single element ancient world dragons, because like if we check all of the other ancient world dragons that we've got in this game, for example, like they're all at least 2 element dragons, and you know, breeding with ancient world element dragons can be fine with 2 element dragons, but if we had more single element dragons, that would be even better, right? So that's kind of what I want. I want to have more of these single element ancient world dragons, and then we can do tons and tons of good breeding. Like imagine if they bring out Dream and we can just breed Morpheus or any of the other dragons. My goodness, that would be tasty. So that is something to keep in mind. If we've seen this Chaos Dragon, maybe we will get the Soul Dragon and the Magic Dragon and the Beauty Dragon, which, you know, I think it's about time they bring these out. So I'm actually really excited for this crazy looking dragon. And, you know, I love his follower as well. He's like a malformed version of him in little baby form, I guess. So anyway, that is all the fog event stuff going on at the moment. Of course, we've also got the heroic race going on at the moment. And to be honest, I missed the whole day yesterday of resets, really. But we are well ahead of everyone else. It seems like everyone else is not very active in this race at all, which is good. Will I still be going for... Will I go for like 20? I don't know. It depends on how busy I get, to be honest. Like, if you're too busy, it's fine, as long as you're logging in for the most part between your busy periods. Like, you can still get to lap 15 easily. So, yeah, I'm not that worried, but lap 20 might be asking a little bit much, you know? Might be asking a little bit much. And so, like I said before, final thing I'm going to say is that with these ads, people have been asking people tons with this Dragon TV collection, how do you get these cameras and how do you get these pinatas? And I did go through this before in one of my other videos, but you can only get the birthday cameras on Saturdays, and it's Saturday, which is why we've got one for 50 ads. And then on Sundays, that's when you get the pinatas. But you have to log in for Dragon TV, and since there are cooldowns between each ad set, you're gonna have to be logging in quite a lot and watching a lot of ads. Again, today it is legitimately 50 ads, and that's just to get one camera. So then times that by how many cameras and pinatas and the other items we have, it's a lot of ads. Luckily, as long as the cooldowns stay at an hour and we can do 10 per set, that's only like 5 hours split, but still, that's a lot of ask for people to be logging in. So my goodness, we better get high rain out of this. Goodness gracious help you if you miss one of those cameras or anything, because I don't know, something horrible happens to you and you just miss a single day, then you're probably screwed. But that is more or less everything going on in the event at the moment. We've got Alliance gift events on at the moment as well, but you know, training happy hour is over and now we're just going to continue on with our heroic race stuff, I think. The other thing to note is make sure that you are logging in for the training quests for High Cinco. To do the rest of these quests, we will actually need Cinco herself, aka High Mommy. But at the moment they've got 1 day cooldowns, and maybe after this they'll go down to like an hour. But once the heroic race is finished, or if we get enough orbs for her before that, we should be able to take part in these training quests and maybe get some bonus orbs, which would be tasty, very tasty indeed. But make sure you're logging in and doing those, and any of the other quests that you've got available, you might as well do them on top of course, the Maracas lesson. But anyway, I think that is everything I wanted to go through for today, so best of luck. I want to get this island as an actual decoration in the game. It looks fantastic. But for now, enjoy yourself and take care.